Welcome to Turks and Caicos. It's a tropical paradise in the Atlantic Ocean, a place where endless stretches of powdery sand beaches meet crystal clear waters, creating a heaven for those seeking sun-soaked serenity. Dive into the world beneath the surface, where coral gardens meet colorful marine life. It is a snorkeler's and diver's dream, offering some of the most spectacular underwater landscape in the world. There is so much to do in this island. Just imagine yourself on this world famous Grace Bay beach, your toes in the soft sand, feeling the gentle breeze and looking at the breathtaking sunset that paint the sky in the hues of oranges and pinks. Oh, immerse yourself in the vibrant local culture. Stroll through the bustling market, savoring the flavors of fresh seafood, or engage with friendly locals. And let the rhythm of the island captivate your senses. Or discover a rich history as you explore the historic landmarks and charming colonial architectures. Each corner of these islands tell a story of resilience and natural beauty, where every moment is a postcard and every experience is a treasure. Join me as we embark on the journey through these beautiful islands and learn about them. Why don't we start our journey with their flag? Are you ready? The flag consists of blue field with the Union Jack in the upper left corner, symbolizing the island's status as a British overseas territory. The shield is centered on the right side and features conch shell, lobster, and Turk's head cactus, all of which are native to the islands.
Geography.
This territory is located in the Atlantic Ocean, southeast of Bahamas and north of Hispaniola. It consists of 40 islands and keys. Total area is 616 square kilometers. The territory is geographically continuous to the Bahamas as both of them are part of the Lucayan archipelago. It's made of two separate island clusters. Turks Islands are separated from Caicos Islands by the Turk Island Passage. The Turk Island group is much smaller. Only two of the islands are inhabited in this group, Grand Turk and Salt Cay. Caicos Island group is bigger but sparsely populated. 6 of these islands are inhabited. The most populated one is Providencial. The others are Middle Caicos, North Caicos, South Caicos, Parrot Cay and West Caicos. Turks and Caicos are part of the third largest coral reef system in the world, making them a heaven for marine life. Grace Bay Beach is ranked among the best in the world constantly. The island have extensive wetlands, including Caicos Island's largest salt salinas, providing a habitat for diverse bird species, including flamingos. These islands generally have a low-lying terrain, with the highest point being only 49 meters above sea level. The Conch Bar Caves in the Middle Caicos offer the largest cave system in the archipelago, offering a fascinating underground experience. The geography and the landscape of these islands are a heaven for nature lovers, beach enthusiasts, and those seeking tranquil tropical escape.
History.
The history of Turk and Caicos, a story of indigenous Arawak, Lucayan people, European exploration, and the colonization. The islands were likely inhabited by Arawak-speaking Taino and Lucayan people. Christopher Columbus is believed to have sighted the island on his first voyage to Americas in the 1492. However, there are no evidence to suggest that he ever landed on the island. The island remained largely uninhabited through the 16th and 17th centuries, with sporadic visit from Spanish and French explorers. The salt collectors and the British colonists began to settle in the Caicos Islands in the 17th century. Salt became a major industry in the later part of the 17th and 18th century, with the island exporting salt to North America. Cotton and sisal plantations were established during the late 17th and 18th century. African slaves were brought in to work in the farm and the salt flats. In 1799, the islands were annexed by Britain as part of the Bahamas. Slavery was abolished in 1834, leading to the decline of salt industry and the plantation. The island struggled economically in the aftermath of emancipation. In 1848, the Turks and Caicos became a separate colony under the council president. Since the slavery was abolished, the plantation owners left the island, though their former slaves remained on the island. In 1874, the islands were placed under the authority of British Governor-General in Jamaica. But when Jamaica gained independence in 1962, Turks and Caicos became a separate entity. In 1983, the status changed from Crown Colony to British Dependent Territory, and then in 2002, it's changed again to British Overseas Territory. The islanders born in the territory were given a full British citizenship. In the 20th century, there were discussions about independence, but the island still continues as British Overseas Territory.
People and culture.
Turks and Caicos population is about 45,000. It is diverse in terms of ethnicity and nationality. The population includes Africans, Europeans, and mixed race descents, with majority of the population identify themselves as African descents. There is a significant expat community on the islands. Many work in tourism, financial services, and construction. They also contribute to the cultural diversity. English is the official language, but you may encounter various different dialects reflecting the multicultural nature of the population. Christianity, mainly Anglicanism, is the predominant religion. Churches play a significant role in community, and religious celebrations are integral part of the cultural calendar. Providencials, often referred to as Provo, is the most populous island and serves as a commercial and tourism hub. Population has experienced steady growth, mostly driven by immigration. The island have made effort to improve education and healthcare services to its residents. Diversity of the territories reflect on the various aspects of daily life, including music, language, and cuisine. The local genres like rake and scrap have roots in African tradition. The island also embraces the Caribbean rhythm like reggae and soca. Traditional dance accompanied by rhythmic music are part of the cultural celebrations. The cuisine reflects the island's history and location. Seafood, including the conch and lobster, are staple. Local dishes often incorporate fresh produce and flavors influenced by Caribbean and African culinary traditions. The islands celebrate various festivals and events, including Jankanu, a lively street parade with colorful costumes and music. The local events often include music, boat races, and cultural exhibitions. The islanders are known for their friendliness and hospitality. The local community is often welcoming to visitors, contributing to the warmth and relaxed atmosphere in the island. Local artisans engage in traditional crafts such as basket weaving, wood carving, preserving cultural heritage, and creating unique handmade items. Modern influences, including global tourism and expat communities, contribute to the evolving cultural landscape.
Economy.
The economy has evolved over the years. Now tourism is a major driver of the economy. The island have significant offshore finance service sector as well, attracting international businesses and investors. The territory is known for its stability and favorable financial regulations. Real estate and construction have experienced growth driven by tourism and foreign investment. There have been notable development in infrastructure and luxury property. Fishing and agriculture were historically significant and still play a role in economy. Conch and lobster fishing are notable activities. Efforts are being made to promote sustainable practices. The economy relies on workforce that include both local and expats. Given the size of the islands depend on import for many goods. Trade is facilitated through ports and airports, with goods arriving mainly from United States. Small and medium-sized enterprises contribute to the local economy. These businesses often cater to both residents and the tourist, offering services ranging from retail to dining. The economy faces challenges such as vulnerability to the natural disaster, particularly the hurricane. Efforts are being made to enhance resilience, including improvement to infrastructure and disaster preparedness. Government has implemented initiatives to diversify the economy and encourage sustainable developments and enhance the competitiveness of various sectors. I hope you learned something new and enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, maybe just click the button. Thank you, and see you or talk to you in the next video. Bye.